What's up, YouTube? I'll show you a video how I install these Pazzo Racing levers. Build quality is outstanding. Check that out there. Laser engraved with my Instagram. I mean, the fit and finish of these levers is incredible. The levers I got on this bike now are these Chinese knockoffs. Look at the play in these. They came from Amazon. I didn't know Pazzo levers were an actual thing. Like they were actual real levers. I thought these were they were a standard lever someone came up with. But we learned, and we got the real deal. So we're gonna replace this junk on here with the actual Pazzo levers. But just look at the play on that. Even the clicking and the spring. I mean, it's garbage when you actually get the real thing and compare it to the actual levers. I mean, the spring mechanism, the adjuster, everything on the Pazzos is light years above this Chinese garbage. I mean, the tolerances are so close on their machining that there's no flex or play in any of this. So let's get to removing these. So right here, you're just gonna take off this 10 millimeter. $10mm nut. It's going to come off. You'll be able to remove this clutch perch bolt here. There is notches right there that go onto the perch, so you don't need to hold it with, like the motocross bikes, you usually have to hold it with the 8mm up here and a 10 down bottom. Make sure this adjuster's loose. You want to be able to pull the cable out, so line up the cable slot there. From here, we're just going to take out the lever. There's a bushing right here that we're going to use for we're going to put in the Pazzo lever. Here's the Pazzo lever. Show you here. Check out the engraving. Freaking awesome. Check out this lever. This one's powder coated red. Like I said, Chrisma from Pazzos actually picked it out, figured it would match the MT-09 the best. So once you get this, you take the OEM bushing, if your bike comes with it, put it in there. I loosened up the cable already, so we're gonna call it the little cable barrel, I think. But we're gonna put the clutch cable in there already, and then we're gonna try to line up. Make sure your bushing doesn't fall out when you're getting this on. So I mean, that's really it. So let's put our pivot bolt back through. You can kind of adjust it till the slots are in place. Get your 10mm nut back on there. I'm going to tighten up this nut on the bottom side of your clutch perch. Once it's tight, make sure the little clutch sensor there's a sensor down bottom underneath there. Make sure the lever's able to push that in and out. So once you get the lever on, that bolt tightened up, you just want to adjust your clutch slack, cable slack, to how you had it previously. You don't want too much play. Probably be alright right there. Look at that play in there. I mean, that's just from their machining tolerances, is all that is. Garbage, using garbage hardware. The adjuster feels like crap. I mean, this one loose here. 10mm on the bottom side. Get that little flathead right in there. Just unwind it. Normally I'd say get a little bit larger of a flathead than this, but luckily it's not in there very tight. Otherwise you'll mess the head of this up. Alright, so the pivot bolt's out. To see the difference of them. Okay, so for this one, you just slide it out. This front piece here, this is for the brake switch on it. Lets it know when your brake lights come on. So this one's pretty easy to replace. Alright, so when you do this, make sure you push. You're going to have to push the lever in far enough to get the master cylinder going a little bit and the brake switch. You're going to have to push in slightly. You can look down through the hole right here. Make sure everything's lined up. It's close enough. There you go. Heard a little click. Bolt went down through. Now we need our flathead. Just make sure this top piece is snug here first. Alright, proceed to put on the 10mm nut from the bottom. Alright, it's tight. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to changing that. But almost absolutely zero play. Zero play right here in this. Where the adjuster is. The Chinese ones had a ton of play. No, the only little play is a little bit just inside the perch, but the stock lever's got even more than that. Figure out where we want both of them. Both feel really good. Looks good. We'll start her up and give her a ride. Installation's complete on the Pazzos. Yeah, took it for a little test drive on it. Top notch quality right there. Fit is perfect. Build quality and tolerances. The machining is wonderful. Powder coating. I know they have a bunch of anodizing options, bunch of different colors. The laser engraving of the clutch side, whatever you want to put on it. Don't buy that Chinese garbage. Buy the real deal from Pazzo Racing. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, hit the notification, the bell button. Make sure you guys go follow Pazzo Racing on their social media, Instagram, Facebook. Check out their website, pazzoracing.com. Special thanks to Chrisma at Pazzo Racing.